All right, I'm gonna do a little breakdown clip for you guys on this online date I did. This is a little bit of a unique case, so let's see.
¿A qué te dedicas?
What do I do like for work? Trabajo? Stay at home, like I'm unemployed. Basically. So there's a common question that pops up, right? And the reason this early on, when people start asking what you do for work, it's not that unusual of a question. But the reason I like to obscure this is because right away, regardless of what you do, right, it just gives a lot of information to where you might be at financially. I don't like giving that right away because now it sets a certain tone, right? And I mean, I have nothing to hide. Let's be real about it. You know, I'm an online person, so it's not like I'm trying to hide it because I'm scared of showing it. If anything, you would argue, or most people would argue, it probably worked to my benefit. I like to hide it simply because I think it's better to be a little bit more obscure with it early on when you just met the person. Like one of the last questions I think of is, what do you do for work? I don't like what you do for work. But even then, me as a guy asking a girl what she does for work is very different than the other way because I don't judge her for her job, unless she's, of course, doing online prostitution, right? I'm talking more so, I'm not going to judge her for any regular job or whatever she's doing, right? But chances are she will judge me, right? And that's normal. But that's why I'm like, I actually want to get to know you for you first before I immediately just tell you what I do. Basically, I don't do anything.
Ah, ok.
I don't do anything. I just sit at home and I just enjoy life, basically.
Ok. Bueno, para todo ese momento, conseguirás trabajo pronto. Esperemos que sí.
Oh, I'm never going to get a job.
¿Cómo?
I'm never going to get a job. I don't believe in jobs.
Ah, ok. Ya. Ya.
So I do this just to test the waters for fun, obviously. It's more of a supposed to be a playful thing, right? As you can see, she was implying like, oh, if you're not going to get a job kind of thing, right? I don't believe in jobs. Jobs are just, like you're working for the system, you know what I mean?
Ok, entiendo. Es un trabajo remoto. Trabajas desde casa.
No job. I don't have a job.
No trabajas.
No, I don't work. Why would I work?
¿Y cómo vives?
I get energy from the universe, right?
Ah, ok.
So
Perfecto.
it's like the universe feeds me and then I don't have to worry about my existence.
Ok.
Honestly, this is a little bit their own magic back at them. It's a little fun to play a different character once in a while. So for this, I'll usually say this because I know a lot of girls, they'll claim ultimate spirituality. So when I play this right back, it's usually met with confusion, which I find pretty funny.
Está súper. Por lo menos te va bien con ello.
Why do you assume I'm doing well?
No lo sé. Es lo que transmites, supongo.
Oh, so you're reading my... Okay, so you'll notice, right, when you make it funny and you don't talk about it, you see how immediately they perceive that to be because it must be that you're valuable on some level. And then it comes down to vibe. So understand that being like this and being a little bit more nonchalant will come off a certain way. Let's not ignore the obvious. I'm also wearing a bathrobe in this. So yeah, I mean, if you're going to be wearing like a bathrobe that looks like that, it's going to signal or it's going to give them the idea that, oh, this has this sort of, we'll call it luxury appeal, I guess. I'm just assuming, by the way, but I'm pretty confident because what else could it be? Why else would she assume that, right? So obviously between the bathrobe and what I'm saying is she got this picture. Use that, guys. Use that to your advantage. Vibe, basically.
Sí. No la vibra, la apariencia.
The look. Okay, so you're saying I look rich.
Sí.
What if I told you, I was poor, would you just want to be friends with me or would you still want to, pursue a marriage with me and all that stuff?
No. Una persona rica como tal, no. Una persona que tal vez aprovecha lo que tiene y lo que recibe.
Oh, wow. Wow. Takes advantage of what I receive, huh? So you're calling me manipulative?
No,
No?
no, porque la manipulación no está asociada a... a ver, el tema de que vives de lo que el universo te trae no es precisamente manipulación. He leído que lo que uno recibe del universo es porque se manifiesta, básicamente. Es manifestación.
Huh.
Y cuando obviamente manifiestas algo, lo manifiestas a través de tu apariencia.
So, okay. To translate this, all this mumbo jumbo talk, right? About manifestation. And I believe in manifestation, by the way. I do believe it's a real thing. I do think if you think it, you can make it reality. But at the same time, this version of it is sort of it's sort of masking and obscuring the reality of, you know, she just thinks I'm cute. That's just what it is, okay? They'll say it in all these roundabout ways, right? But this is what it is, okay? She probably finds me attractive in some form, and this is how she's communicating it. It's extremely filtered, obviously, but I'm just letting you know that how girls say this can take on very extreme forms, okay? Essentially, oh, you appear to be confident or whatever, and then they communicate it through, oh, you manifest, and your manifestation is getting you what you want in life or whatever. Really?
Y obviamente las energías que das.
Okay, so in my head, if I manifest you being beside me right now, would you say that I deserve that or no?
Probablemente sí.
Obviously, this is a crack at her logic. I'm trying to make it fun and playful. So I'm saying, okay, so if I manifest you, does that mean I deserve it? And this is such an obvious bait, right? This is basically like solidifying this idea of, oh, now based on her logic, she has to give an answer. And if she gives the answer that she actually means, now she's fully admitting that she essentially finds me attractive, and then the charade is over, right? Essentially, I've trapped her with this, right? And that's why she understands that on some level. Which is why you're going to see her reaction in the next part here.
Aunque ya es cuestión de materializarlo. Por lo menos, también he leído.
Yes, of course. Of course it's the case, but you have to materialize it to confirm it. Come visit me and we will hang out, okay? So I've never met this girl before. It's the first time. It's, once again, pretty basic stuff, guys. A lot of people overcomplicate this process so much, make it goofy, whatever. It's all it takes. It's all it takes, right? A little bit of obscurity of a question and playing some games around, oh, manifestation and blah, blah, blah. And just being able to translate what a girl says into what she actually means and feels. As simple as it gets. If you want to see the full breakdown of this date, make sure to check the Patreon in the description below. Also, don't forget to check out CREMA Social by clicking my link down in the description as well.